Since that look had been so well received, I figured going even further would only make things better. I spent hours brainstorming, refining, and finally writing out my new script. When I looked at the finished result on my laptop, I couldn't help but smile. No way anyone was beating me to the punch this time. To avoid leaks, I filmed and edited everything at home. No outdoor shoots, no helping hands, just me and my gear. When I watched the final cut, I couldn't help but think, damn, maybe I was born for this self-media life. Still feeling cautious, I even went to Leslie's latest video and left a comment. Can't wait for your next one, queen. Please drop it soon. Not long after, she replied to my comment. That last video drained all my creative energy, so I probably won't be posting anything new anytime soon. I sent her back a crying cat emoji and finally let out a breath of relief. Looked like she wasn't planning on posting anything new for a while, so I was right. Last time she must have heard about my concept from Gavin and rushed to beat me to it. Still, was it really possible for two people to come up with the exact same idea? It felt hard to believe, but I had no choice except to chalk it up to coincidence for now. Sometimes people just think alike, right? With that, I uploaded my new video and drafted the caption. I was just about to hit publish when a notification from my alt account popped up. I tapped it open and immediately went pale. Leslie just updated her page. She reposted my comment where I was begging for her next video and dropped a brand new one of her own right after. In the comments, she added, I originally wanted this to be a surprise for my fans, but someone warned me that this idea might have been stolen, so I had no choice but to post it early to clear my name. If I waited and someone else released it first, people would think I copied them, and I'd never be able to explain myself. My hands were shaking as I tapped the video. Then I looked back at my own video draft sitting open on my laptop. They were so identical from scene to scene, down to the exact minute and second. What the hell was happening? I held my head in my hands, completely lost. I never told a single soul about the concept for this video. How did she end up with the exact same idea? Did being reborn still mean I couldn't escape the shadow of my past? Was I doomed to repeat it, to be cyberbullied to death all over again, just like last time? Unsurprisingly, her video blew up. It was already climbing the trending charts. With the back-to-back viral hits, her follower count shot from tens of thousands to nearly 1 million, on a completely different level now. But thanks to her statement, the comment section wasn't just filled with praise. It was also crawling with suspicion. Who copied our queen's idea? I'm all ears. I've never seen this concept before. If anyone else posts a similar video now, we'll know who stole it. People who plagiarize should just rot. Everyone wanted to be the first to dig up the tea. Then Leslie responded to the top comment. Sweetie, the other person is a big-name influencer with millions of followers in the same space as me, so I won't say who it is, but she recently stopped posting because she was trying to rebrand. I guess she hit a wall and decided to steal a small creator's idea like me. She didn't drop names, but she didn't have to. That comment gave people more than enough to go on. The internet didn't need much to put two and two together. It didn't take long for users to connect the dots and come straight to me. Quickly, my comment sections turned into war zones full of accusations, insults, and endless doubts, but my fans did their best to defend me. Since there was no solid proof that I plagiarized, the hate was quickly buried beneath waves of support. Still, I was exhausted, mentally drained, physically done. Between the sleepless nights and non-stop stress, I eventually collapsed into bed and passed out without even meaning to. I didn't know how long I was out before a loud knock jolted me awake. Stephanie, I know you're in there. Open the door. You hear me? Don't make this harder than it needs to be. I opened the door and found myself staring straight into Gavin's eyes. What's the meaning of this silent breakup? I just happened to run into Leslie that day. You're being paranoid, he barked, dragging a suitcase behind him as he pushed past me. I snapped out of it and shoved him back toward the door. We broke up. I don't want to see you again. Enough with the drama, he said. I came back to give you a way out. Just admit you were wrong. Apologize to Leslie online, and this whole thing goes away. Don't make it uglier than it needs to be. Hearing that, I lost it.
Click the link in my bio to get the full story for free.